All right, once you log into your textbook, here's the screen you're looking. This student that I'm logged in as, they have a math class here and a Texas history class here. What you're actually going to go to is you're going to come up here and click on classes, and that'll pull up your classes again. So again, there's two classes here. There's a math class, and this is the Texas history class, the 6th period. So for this class, since that's the one we're in, we're going to click on that 6th period, and it will pull up kind of an overview of your course. Here's your textbook. If you needed to log in, you're just like to read your textbook. Anytime I assign readings and stuff, you're always going to be able to find it right down here. So for instance, on week 3, I've got read lesson 3 or log into lesson 3 or whatnot. So you would come down here and you would click on lesson 3. Now, had you already clicked on it, it's going to throw it up here in the in progress. And once you completed it, obviously it's going to go on down there. But when I first assigned it, it should be under the not started. So click on lesson 3. And it pulls up everything I've assigned you from lesson 3. So for instance, on week 3, I tell you to watch the flip video. You can find it there. And then I tell you to read the indigenous peoples and the southeastern peoples. So that's all you have to do for the week 3. You're not going to keep going. This right here will continue into week 4. Okay. So again, when you click on one, like a text, it's pulling up the digital version of your textbook. I mean, it's pretty easy to navigate. There's your next buttons down there and all that. Everything I've assigned, you can see it kind of scrolled off across the top here. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to click the exit right there. And that took me back to the screen where I can just view everything that's assigned. Now, when I assign things like this, there's always a quiz at the end. Now, please pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. When you come down here to do the quiz, and click it, and go ahead and start it. Well, what if you forgot? Like, you know, if we were in class, you could use the textbook to go back and find the answers. What you can do is, like I told you a while ago, up here are all of the different sections I assigned you to read. I can click this arrow here to go that way. Keep going. So maybe the answer to this question, maybe it's in this part of the text right here, the indigenous peoples of Texas. So I can click that. It takes me back to the text. I can come down here with these arrows and click next and go through it like that. And then let's say I find the answer on this page. Oh, there's the answer. So then I can come back up here to this arrow, looking for the quiz. There it is, number 8. Click the quiz, go back into it, and now I can put the answer in there. Say I put B for that and come back. I'm looking through the text for another answer. There it is. I'm going back to the quiz. The only issue that this is going to cause is that whenever you leave, it resets all your answers. So what you're going to want to do is, if you have to go back, you might want to have it on a piece of paper, you know, writing your answers down, what it is. Or another option would be to open up another link here and log into your textbook again, and so have 2 different links where you can kind of go back and forth that way. And let me just show you that example real quick. So I'm going to leave this quiz up here, and let's say that I need to find the answer, but I don't want to lose all of my saved answers. So I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to go into my Canvas right here, because I know I've got a quick link to it there. Go to Texas History. I'm going to come down here to Online Textbook. And now, as you can see, I've got my textbook here, and I've got my textbook here. So this one, I'm going to come in, I'm going to go back to classes. I'm going to go back to my 6th period. See, now it's in progress because I've started that lesson. Go to lesson 3. And here's all of my text. So let's say that the answer I'm looking for is right here in text 2. Pull it up, look through it. Okay, now I'm ready to answer. I'm going to come back up here and click on this tab, and then I'm going to answer it. And then maybe I'll go to the next one. And I don't know if that was the right answer, I just guessed. So if you're looking for answers, don't look here. Let's go back to that tab up there. I'm going to go into text 5 this time. Just kind of scrolling through it and whatnot. Oh, there's the answer. Back on that tab. Next. And so on and so on. So that's how you can use your text to help you answer quizzes without having to just know everything. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. But that's pretty much the majority of what you need to know in your textbook. The only other thing is, when you are finished with the quizzes at the end of each thing, make sure that you click this black turn in all. That's going, because technically, those little texts that you're supposed to read, it counts those as some kind of an assignment, and it gives you credit just for going through it. Just make sure that you hit turn in all. That way it clears it out from your dashboard, and it's not just sitting there that you'll have to always maneuver around. So make sure when you're done with the quiz, and you go through all these options down here, go to the end of the quiz, you hit submit test when you're done, and then turn in all, just like that. So I'll hit submit test. It's going to be a really bad grade. And then turn in all. Done. And then just follow the prompts, turn in all, just like that. Done. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, let me know. But that is basically how to view your textbook on your iPad or online.